Hello and welcome back to the channel. I am Sumya Mohanty and in this video, I am going to discuss about a very important topic. In this digital era, ensuring your data privacy and protecting your sensitive information is crucial. That is where the feature of multi-factor authentication and two-factor authentication arises. Before discussing on the main topic, I would like to give you an idea about authentication. What authentication is? Authentication is a process which verifies the identity of a user in order to grant permission or access to resources and system. For example, you must be using Android devices or smartphones in your day-to-day life. In the device, you have set up like fingerprint, you have pattern locks, you have passwords. So those are authentication processes in order to access your device. So likewise, in your day-to-day life, you must be using social media accounts, your personal Gmails, or any other resources. In order to access that, you need some sort of authentication process. You have to put your username, you have to put your password. That's why the system identifies, okay, I am an authenticated user and it provides or grants me access to the server or the service. So that is what authentication is. Now let's dive into the main topic. Let's discuss about some key differences between these two security measures, multi-factor authentication and two-factor authentication. The very important point you need to remember is that two-factor authentication is a subset of multi-factor authentication. They both enhance your online security, but they do it in a different way. The number of factors. The primary difference between multi-factor authentication and two-factor authentication is the number of factors required to authenticate a user or to identify. Multi-factor authentication uses two or more factors, whereas two-factor authentication requires only two factors. The complexity. Multi-factor authentication is typically considered more complex comparing to two-factor authentication, and it is more secure due to the use of multiple factors. It makes suitable to use for sensitive accounts. User experience. Two-factor authentication is seen more user-friendly because it strikes a balance between the convenience of use and security. But multi-factor authentication is little different and difficult. Use cases. Multi-factor authentication is commonly used to critical applications like the banking sector, healthcare applications, finance application, and two-factor authentication is suitable for everyday accounts like your Gmail account, your social media accounts, and your smartphones. We'll discuss about who should use these two security measures or implement these security measures. This security measure can be implemented by everyone. Ideally, an individual should use MFA or 2FA for online account security. This can be used by businesses and organizations. MFA and 2FA are crucial to safeguard sensitive information, business-related information, customer data, customer information, employee information, and lot more. How it can help high-value targets like executives, public figures, and high net worth individuals are prime candidates to enhance their security, and these security measures is a first step to protect. Remote work. Nowadays, companies are allowing users to work remotely. Businesses are allowing individuals to work remotely. In order to get benefit from added security for remote access, this is a very good tool. The last but not least, mobile users. Nowadays, there are hundreds of thousands of users who are day-to-day using their mobile. And in order to protect their mobile data, sensitive information, and to keep their device secure, these security measures are must. In conclusion, two-factor authentication and multi-factor authentication both are important tools, and it ensures your data privacy when enabled. But choosing between multi-factor authentication and two-factor authentication completely depends on the requirement and the process. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel and show me your support. That keeps me motivated doing such kind of informative content. Thank you very much. Have a great day.